sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is August 10, 2021 and it's 5:34. I just finished read the lawsuit that Virginia Giuffre just did file against Prince Andrew. Part of it will be on this channel, PYTE, and the rest will be on Pure Team Sussex. Alright, because I need some views on this channel, on that channel, so I'm gonna send you to watch that particular video to see what the lawsuit is about. And also there will be videos in terms of some of the violation that Prince Andrew have committed laws. All right, because there was some misconduct that happened in New York. Okay, New York, Manhattan, New York, and Epstein home. So they, under this this lawsuit, they put each of the sections. So when I have time, occasionally I'll read them and share them with you. All right, so just to shed light to some of the things that is being done here. All right, so now this is video number 3. I'm going back to Twitter because I just stopped short. All right, the Royal Suitor had that. All right, let me bookmark this. I'm probably gonna download it when I have time. Not now. Okay, I could easily do it now, but let me focus on thing, because that's where I branch off completely. I create 2 other videos out of that. Okay, I am holding Prince Andrew accountable for what he did to me. The powerful and the rich aren't exempt from being held responsible for their action. I hope other victims will see that it's possible not to live in silence and fear, but one can reclaim her life. All right, that was something within that how do you call this, the lawsuit that was written, which was very powerful. And they said, what is it, in this country no person, whether president or prince, is above the law. All right, that was written in this file. All right, I cannot effing wait for this trial to unfold. I'm ready, and I have been ready. Okay, good. Take him for the estate he and his family ain't worth. Hold Prince Andrew accountable for his crime. Okay, just in case you were wondering, I'm available to comment on this development. Okay. Oh my god, there's more tweet about that. I'm branching off. Okay. Alright, also brace for a fresh round of Duchess of Sussex bullying story. Cool, thanks. Okay, let's see here. I will never forget his look of absolute glee in the car with his mother the day after Epstein killed himself. Wow, really? Is it? Oh my god, are you kidding me? This look, okay, let me go into that. Oh my god, these people are evil. Okay, this look right here, because he knew mommy will protect him. My goodness, 39 seconds. Let's see.
When some of the people have constantly berated the royal family for not doing enough to support Meghan, and certainly there could have been a public statement when some of the media coverage took on racial undertones. I think this was new territory for the royal family, but just because we don't see the support doesn't mean it isn't there.
This is a new territory for the royal family? Okay, they create this nonsense around the world. All those racism and all the stuff that's going on around the world, they created it. Okay? You see pictures of them doing Hell Hitler kind of this thing. They created it. Alright, let me continue. I never heard this before, but okay, let's listen.
He popped down to Frogmore Cottage to see Harry and Meghan. She also invited Harry and Meghan to Balmoral last summer. Now, the couple chose not to attend. That's perfectly fine. They don't...
My goodness, this is how they freaking spend shit. Thank God Harry and Meghan came to the Oprah interview and set the record straight. Because they were ready to go, and all of a sudden they're getting phone call. The Queen has important meeting that she wasn't aware of, and all of this. Okay, I can't put this those things here because I get flagged. All right, I'll have to wait before I get permission and all of that. All right, my goodness, let's go back. These people are pure liar. This is people who saying why did they did the interview, or the Oprah interview. This is why. And straight face, growing adult, straight face on the camera saying lies. My God. Let's see.
Fine, they don't have to attend, but if they had been there, the narrative could have been quite different because they would have been photographed.
Okay, guess what? Their narrative have been set straight because they went to the Oprah interview and said it straight. And then you guys were still beating them up for doing the interview. You guys are freaking, my God, these people are evil. Let's put it back slightly again.
The narrative could have been quite different. Fine, they don't have to attend. But in summer, now the couple chose not to attend.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Perfectly fine. Harry and Meghan to Balmoral last summer. Now the couple chose not to attend. That's perfectly fine. They don't have to attend. But if they had been there, the narrative could have been quite different because they would have been photographed attending church with the Queen. But yes, this door is always open. Harry is very close.
Why is it the door is always open and stuff like that, and then the father can even pick up his son phone call? My goodness. Alright, these people are pure liar. Let's see what some of the squad. Okay, look at the clown almost busting her vein to protect the all-white Windsor clan. Okay, I swear this is why they want to get rid of Cuomo. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, people are seeing exactly what I'm saying. I swear this is why they want to get rid of Cuomo. He is blocking the Republican from dropping all of 45 Friends cases, but was almost successful in replacing judges in New York. Alright, there it is. Okay, I'm not the only one who saw that. If you see my other videos, I said this. Look what's happening to Cuomo and all of that. Okay, this is why. Alright, This is why. Okay, when I heard that Epstein killed himself knowing Prince Andrew was a friend, the royal probably had a hand in the death. All right, and the thing is that, I mean, I've said this before, when we look at history, things that have already been done, you've seen a lot of powerful people have been doing these crazy, stupid things, killing other people to keep the truth from telling the truth, and then they too are gone at some point. The truth will still prevail. My goodness. And then, you know, this is a package for God. All right. This person see exactly what I saw. All right. They probably send these women again. If this happened, okay, if he did do the act that he's being alleged of, okay, he need to be prosecuted no matter what. But I think they send these women to put themselves in a position where it could be seen as that, whatever it is that they're accusing him, Cuomo, of, and then when time comes, okay, is to get him out of there. If you guys have seen my very video, Rachel Maddow did a segment of how the Russian entrap their opponent. Okay, they bug their how do you call this, their hotel room and all of that, okay, to get those opponent and their compromised position with prostitution and all of that, and then to take them down. And then this is the same tactic that I see going over and over and over and over. The same thing. All right. So I hope Cuomo stick to his truth. If he think he didn't do it, he should stick to his truth. And then if the women think he did that, they should stick with their truth too. All right. Eventually go to trial and see who's telling the truth. All right. So that's the way I see it. All right. So this person see exactly what I see. All right. Let me retweet that. I don't need to say anything because he's saying exactly what I thought. All right, that's that. Let's go to the that's the squad with the GIF. All right, let's see here. The difficulty in these cases is separating the monetary motivation from the need for justice. Maybe it is both in some cases, or maybe it is one or the other. Okay, we should remove this fantastic windfall and let justice be the reward. All right. Well, guess what? They're using these things against them. Okay. Guess what? For mental health, when they go see psychologists, you think it's cheap? You think it's cheap to have psychologists review you? There's a lot of people who complain. They're saying needed this help and this of that. Okay. All of this takes money. No, time is money. When you spend a couple hours with people, is time you're taking out of their own busy schedule. Okay, for them to help you with your problem. All right. So time is money. And he been flaunting his money. They keep on saying they have money, so might as well go for it because she needs money. And on the lawsuit, if you go to my other YouTube channel where I read the lawsuit, part of the lawsuit, okay, where she explained, okay, there's mental and physical health that will still be ongoing with her. All right. Oh no, you are not going to bring it up to okay, I remember. All right, what is this? Was one comment. Yes, I remember the case of Michael Irvin, Dallas wide receiver, who was accused by a woman of rape. The woman was exposed conclusively as a fraud. She was after his money. We can pretend that this type of woman does not exist, but she does. And this is one walk off with a shrug. Okay, then she ends up in prison. Thanks for the correction. She initially walked free, but she was subsequently convicted of perjury. My original point still stand. We must keep in mind that this happened. It is partially for the righteous victim seeking justice that this potential taint is removed. Guess what? This is where Prince Andrew should come and said, look, I didn't do this. This is what happened. This is my, like this, and my recollection may be varied. All right, so he should come and tell his recollection. All right, except this is an Andrew's first rodeo. Whisper around him have been going for years and constantly drowned out by the invisible contract between his family and media. Okay, oh no, you are not going to bring up the Harry Melby, are you? Alas, okay, time to remember this. Okay, what is this? Okay, after this, I think I need to stop. It's almost 6 o'clock. I didn't even start touching the editing. Let's see here. Okay, surely in 2020, for Her Majesty, the royal family, to retain any authority and respect, if she believes child sex slavery is a scourge that needs to be eradicated, then she simply has no option than to compel Andrew to fully cooperate with authority. Your Majesty, it's time. And the thing is, by the way, if you listen to the court paper, All right, they try over and over, send him letters to talk. Okay, there's no prevail. So this was their last option. That was their last option, because he ignored their cry. Okay, just to keep that in mind for those who saying she's after money. All right, she tried to contact him. Okay, maybe to clear up some stuff. Okay, sometimes what is it? Sometimes victims just want to hear something out from from their captors or whoever did their crime on them. All right, just to ease their mind. But he refused to listen and ignore everything. And he even went on national TV, okay, like this one, to say his part. And they mention it on the court document. You guys need to listen to the case, okay, the paper that was what was written on the case. All right, so let's listen to this. So don't just tell her she's after money. All right, let's listen to this. The only reason she filed it in New York is because there were things that was done in New York to her. All right, and it was under the umbrella of New York laws. And this is, like I said in one of those comments here, okay, this is why they're going after why is it Governor Cuomo? All right, to make him resign, so they could put their cronies to squash all of this. All right, let's listen.
And of course, as we wait to see what happens to Ghislaine Maxwell, the questions around Prince Andrew remain. 2020 is going down as the year that sent the royal family into full-blown crisis.
May be the final straw which forces drastic changes to the monarchy.
It is a family crisis.
Disappointed, hurt, angry, incandescent.
They were the sort of headlines you'd expect in the wake of accusations that a senior royal had been accused of engaging in forced sex with an underage girl. Except none of those words were about that scandal. They were all about someone else.
The impact of Megxit.
Prince Harry and Meghan.
All right, this is where they turn it completely 360. They use the media to blindside people. All right, this is it. And I think let's just see. All right, I mean, these people love to be on their toes all the time, to defend. All right, what they did in the UK to blindside the people, and then draining the economy of the UK because of this nonsense. This is huge. When people all wake up from this nonsense, they'll see what the Tories, I believe that's the Tories they are, okay, government is doing to the UK. All right, all this, I believe, attached to the Prince Andrew thing. All right, you let us do what we want. The Tories saying to the monarch, you let us do what we want. We're not gonna extradite what's his name, Andrew. All right, and then you see this going on, and then you have it's like the triangle. You got the government, the media, and the monarch. Okay, they're working in sync. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. This is exactly what's going on here. The media is blinding the people. All right, false narrative. Don't let the truth coming out. The people don't know exactly what's going on, and then vote for the Tories again. Okay, now Andrew is in good hand. The Tories are not gonna extradite him. All right. They're not going to extradite them. But if they had a different kind of government running, okay, for dignity and respect of the country as a whole, not as individual, okay, if Prince Andrew said he is innocent, guess what? They will still buy him and then extradite him. All right, you see them, other countries is arresting them left and right. All right, let's continue.
Harry's statement.
That was how the press reacted to Harry and Meghan wanting to step down from royal duties. And it somehow prompted more headlines and outrage than this.
And then the other thing with the Sussexes, they also knew this was too much. Okay, not only the media was after them and blaming them for every nonsense, where Meghan said something like, please don't quote me on that, like they were willing to, protect the royal family or something like that, but they weren't willing to tell the truth about him, about the Sussexes, something like that. So they were like, nah, this is too much, we need to get ourselves out of here. And now look at this, they're enjoying themselves, they're no part of this. Okay,
Ghislaine tells me that I have to do for Andrew what I do for Jeffery, and that made me sick.
In an ill-advised interview with the BBC, Prince Andrew refuted those
and then
claims.
This interview is mentioned in the court papers. Okay, he should have listened. All right, when people were telling, they advised him not to do it, but he went and do it anyway. Now it is part of the court documents.
I have no recollection of ever meeting
my
her.
God.
I can absolutely categorically tell you.
Oh my God.
An interview so disastrous, it did what the initial accusations could not: force Andrew to withdraw from public life. This is about hypocrisy. This is about Epstein's victims and the victims of exploitation everywhere, who've seen the tabloids and the palace appear to show more shock at a woman of colour entering the royal family than credible accusations of child sex trafficking.
I had just been abused by a member of the royal family. I couldn't comprehend how on the highest levels of the government and powerful people were allowing this to happen. Not only allowing it to happen, but participating in it.
Wow.
And this story will simply not
This
go away.
is very painful to look at. I mean, I don't know how, I never been in that situation, thank God. But sometimes when certain things happen to you, it was painful. Occasionally, because the brain, like I've said in many other videos, the brain has a diverse branches of many other things people will never focus, will never know. And no matter how advanced of a doctor you are, you will never understand the brain, because things popped up whenever it wants. Whenever the brain wants it to appear in your mind, it will appear. Can you imagine this child, Virginia Giuffre, is just having full fun. I don't know if she has kids now, okay, with her kids or her husband or something like that, and out of nowhere she starts crying. Why? Because at this moment, this time, this instance, the brain said, let's revisit that moment when you were sexually abused, okay, and you can't stop it. You cannot stop it, because this is what the brain wants to think of at the moment. Because you cannot control these things sometimes. It just popped up. All right. Let's see here. Let's continue.
As of Friday, the woman accused of providing Jeffrey Epstein with underage girls is in custody. And with Epstein's death, Ghislaine Maxwell may be the only one alive who knows all the secrets. If Laura Goldman is right and Maxwell doesn't give up information on Prince Andrew, then it's up to the Queen's second son to do so himself. God. Not likely, given Andrew claims he doesn't even remember meeting Virginia.
That's the picture.
Even casting doubt over photographic evidence.
You can't prove whether or not that photograph is faked or not, because it is a photograph of a photograph of a photograph. So it's very difficult to be able to prove it.
Andrew claims that on the night Virginia Giuffre says they slept together, he was getting pizza with his daughters. Sadly, we'll never know if that's true, because just days after that interview, the police denied a Freedom of Information request that could have confirmed this, or not. What we do know is that authorities are eager to speak to him.
I'm not going to comment on anyone's status in this investigation, but I will say that we would welcome Prince Andrew coming in to talk with us.
And that's why it's now up to the palace to push for Andrew to front up unconditionally, despite this statement last December.
It is emphatically denied that the Duke of York had any form of sexual contact or relationship with Virginia Roberts. Any claim to the contrary is false and without foundation.
So, who do we believe? Well, as long as Andrew remains under palace protection, we'll never know. And by any standard, that's simply not good enough. For 68 years, the Queen has demonstrated herself to be someone who chooses duty over family, the greater good over personal interests. Surely, in 2020, for Her Majesty and the royal family to retain any authority and respect, if she believes child sex slavery is a scourge that needs to be eradicated and has any empathy for the dozens of victims of Jeffrey Epstein, then she simply has no option but to compel Andrew to fully cooperate with authorities. To quote former Australian of the Year David Morrison, "The standard you walk past is the standard you accept." Your Majesty, with respect, it's time.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. My goodness, she held on for that long. You know, people respect her, and then her kids, okay, is gonna ruin her legacy. Okay, this is why, I mean, you never know how your kids is gonna turn out, but when you need to discipline your kids, you need to do it, because these guys never had any disciplinary action taken on them, so they think they're good everywhere they go. All right. And then that thing said, okay, in this country, no person, whether president or prince, is above the law. Okay, let's see here. Given he is in the UK, how will this work? Okay, the crime was committed in the UK lawsuit, and New York couldn't they file in the UK because there's no way Andrew will be allowed to go to get on a plane to New York. We'll find out. At least it's on record. Okay, at least it's on record. Time will tell. And the other thing I didn't realize with this comment when I was first recording it is that, believe me, the monarch will love it for a lawsuit to be filed in the UK. Guess what? Because they have their hands under everything. They will just squash it. Look how Johnny Depp lost his case. He proved his case from inside out. You turn it every angle, he proved his case. Guess what? All right? He lost the case. All right? And there's so many things that's going on in the Virginia case with Johnny Depp, because a lot of things is being uncovered. All right, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, okay, my humble opinion, I think there was a lawyer that somehow have some sort of a connection with Amber Heard and Andrew Cuomo. Okay, the governor of New York. For some reason, there is some sort of a connection, either with the victim or something is not right. Okay, there's connection with everything, but the main thing is here that the monarch, the Andrew, would love for the case to be brought to the UK. Why? Because they could control it. Okay, they could control whatever they want. If they want the case to be scratched, it will be scratched. You know, make a sham trial, and then guess what? Virginia will lose the case. All right. So this thing, and then the other thing is, all right, the crime. Wait a second. Did they say? I was the first thought that I had was that the crime took place in New York, but it took in so many places. That's the thing. It took in so many places. And also, as I'm thinking now, is that the age of consent in the UK is, what is it? Is it 16 or something like that? It's lower than Manhattan and New York. So there will be no case there. So they will drop that automatically. But she went in a place where it took place, and that it was illegal to do what he did. All right. So that's what happened here. There's no way. They would love for the case to be brought up in the UK. All right. If you've been following and watched some of my old videos, I've said a lot of things and how the UK wants to get out of Britain. The European EU wants to get out of the EU because there's something with the court system in the UK where when they were part of the EU, where most of the cases will be going in the UK, the trial will be going in the UK. So there's something here where the UK want full control of the system. And if you look at a lot of their buddies is being arrested left and right with sex crime in all sort of places. Okay, it's a lot. It's huge. Okay, it's huge. Okay, do you ever wonder why these people that are so quick to believe every other conspiracy theory out there seem unconcerned with the suicide of Jeffrey Epstein? Okay, is that, are there any sovereign immunity, diplomatic immunity issue with suing a member of the British royal family? Do you think he'll participate or just hide in England? He can't go anywhere. He can't go anywhere. All right, this is where they're holding the country hostage with this thing. All right, they're holding this country hostage with this thing, because anywhere that he go, if they have any kind of agreement with the US, they're gonna ship him right to the US. Okay, and that probably gonna, I don't know. Let me read what's on this, and then I'll move to the next tweet. Okay, let's see here. Are there any sovereign? Okay, I just read this. Invite him to a 13-year-old birthday party in New York City and serve him as soon as he's playing. His plan lands. Boom. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Okay, this is how you're gonna get him. Invite him to a 13-year-old birthday party in New York City and serve him as soon as his plan lands. Boom, you got him. Okay, oh dear, brilliant Professor Murray, we wait your analysis. Okay, we are ready to hear your legal commentary. Well, now, this I want to hear. Okay, we know Professor Murray, we don't know you. Alright, it's about time. Hope they make it stick and Ghislaine sing like a canary. Alright, let's see. Let me go to the next one. Oh my goodness. Alright, what is this now? Alright, this is Pagan Trelawney. I hope Virginia gets justice, and I hope people ignore all the nonsensical stories they are going to bring about Harry and Meghan while this is ongoing. Andrew will do well to hand over some of his trade envoy millions and settle out of court. I think that's his best option. Just get this out of his way. Alright, how much do you need? Leave me alone, okay? Taxpayers' money over there, this is what you guys are paying for. Alright, just a heads up. Next tweet, do you think this will get the coverage that Meghan versus Mel on Sunday gets? What with the public interest in that? Okay, definitely not. I hope she doesn't settle either. Take this all the way. Okay, the man recently set up a whole business to purposely manage his private investment. He's got money to pay out. Okay, these are good news. I hope Virginia will get the justice she deserves. What she does is incredibly brave, and I hope she won't agree on any settlement and expose him. Okay, my question is, did they know this was coming? Okay, is that why Thomas Markle kicked out of the woodwork at the preemptive distraction? Yeah, they have people, I mean, come on, they have people everywhere to give them heads up about everything. I'm pretty sure. Okay, of course they will go out of their way to distract attention from the ramification of the lawsuit. I hope to see much more Meghan sipping herbal tea or having avocado breakfast with Trevor Noah, for example. He'll hit mommy up to bail him out. No pun intended. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my god, I'm not gonna edit today. I want to take a walk with my mom later. Alright, let's see here. Prince Andrew accuser filed lawsuit against him in New York today. That's the face. Alright, will it be quote, never complain, never explain, end quote, or quote, throw Harry and Meghan under the bus for to distract? Okay, do you think? Alright, let's see here. Let me read her comment and I'll go under Omid Skobit's thing. Okay, I guess he will be out for another walk with mommy tomorrow. Okay, imagine that as a PR move. Get accused of sleeping with underage girls and they think a ride with mommy makes it all go away. Alright, let's see. It worked with some people last time. Some hold the queen in such high regard. I'm telling you, she's tarnishing her reputation. Alright, let's say Prince Andrew's dad, Prince Philip, is gone, so he's done. He did his time. Alright, he doesn't have to worry about anything here. Now imagine if Prince Philip is probably knocking on heaven's door and the people in heaven is holding the door shut and say, you're not coming. You're not gonna disturb our peace of mind here. Okay, you go. It's like you're not coming. Oh my goodness, these people are evil. Okay, imagine that as a PR move, get accused of sleeping with underage girls and they think right with mama makes it all go away. Okay, it worked with some people last times. Okay, why I feel like I read it already. Some hold the queen in such high regard that if she says Andrew is good little boy and did no wrong, then they accept that. Such a sad way to live your life. Okay, it worked with a lot of people. It's the most shocking part. Okay, isn't Fergie doing the PR round to sell her book? Awkward. Alright, I'm guessing it will be Harry and Meghan's to distract and throw in the kids. Okay, I bet they're hoping and praying a picture of little Beth is released. Meghan is not gonna get into that. They said no comment. It's always a good day to throw Harry and Meghan under the double-decker in the palace. Okay, he can try and have a B plan in mind. Okay, what plan are they in now? Plan Z maybe? Because no matter what, he needs help. Okay, the same way those ladies have had to go through therapy to put their lives back together. Justice is to make it right, and you are wrong for what you did. But the guilty will eat you alive either way. Alright, that's another thing I was saying here. You don't know how the brain works. Alright, that's here. Omid Scobie, did he leave his comment? Nope, he shut his comment. Alright, so he put his thing here. Alright, Virginia Giuffre filed a lawsuit in a New York federal court today against Prince Andrew, accusing him of sexually abusing her at Epstein's Manhattan mansion and elsewhere when she was under the age of 18, at ABC confirmed. All right, I don't need to read this because I read the whole statement. Okay, so you some will be on my other channel. All right, part of it will be on my other channel, Pure Team Sussex. All right, 20 years ago, Prince Andrew, wealthy power position and connection enabled him to abuse a frightened, vulnerable child with no one other to protect her. It is long past the time for him to be held to accountable, the lawsuit reads. All right, so I read all of it. I don't even need to go into that. All right, I read all of this. Is in 2 different videos, one on this channel and one and then Pure Team Sussex. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, Prince Andrew alleged victim Virginia Giuffre is suing him. The reason I bookmarked some of this, I wanted to see what the squad was saying. All right, many squad branch out, and when they branch out of an original tweet, you don't get to see all of their replies. So that's why when I come across them, I just bookmark them so I could see their response. All right, there's this. Okay, they have them to lie for them. To lie for them. My goodness, my God. Okay, this island is full of infested pedophiles. They use their wealth, their thing, to manipulate people around the world. Okay, shockingly, irresponsible reporting in the Telegraph by Camilla Tomney. Okay, shameful victim blaming of Virginia Robert. Okay, Virginia, who deserves so much better. All right, Andrew accuser was on the game for a year. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, I can't read this, but it's just the shameful kind of headline they're writing about. My God. Okay, look at this. You see? How could she report a reasonable thing? Just having fun. Oh my God. And then she's a woman. She's a woman. And this is why when was it her? I think it was her who went on LBC, one of those radio things. She's talking about her miscarriage and stuff. I mean, how am I supposed to feel for her when Meghan was going through the same thing? Okay, and then you see here a young woman who was abused. Okay, she's not young anymore, but at the time, you know, tarnish her youth. Okay, and then you putting up with this. Okay, how am I supposed to feel for you when it's your turn? At some point, in some shape or form, it's gonna be your turn. My God. Okay, there it is. The people putting hidden behind a headline. Telegraph journalists conveniently spin court's claim against Prince Andrew's accuser. Quote, this is a straight news report, end quote, says Camilla Tomney, spinning at 45 RPM. Okay, that was December 9, 2020. Okay, this is not fine. Okay, my goodness. All right, let's read some of the comment. 11 comment under here. All right, Camilla looks like a cross between a Westcal rat and boiled crayfish. Okay. Oh, look, it's Camilla Tomney. Camilla Tomney is a liar. Oh, mommy will pay. Let's see some of the comment here. Camilla Tomney is a liar. Called Prince Andrew victim of prostitute. Okay. I hope she sued Camilla Tomney for calling her a prostitute. I didn't think of that. That's another thing. Okay, good for her. Let she also sue Camilla Tomney. Okay, Camilla to sucking up to Handy Andy. Okay, it is awful. Like Camilla Tomney has never apologized to Virginia for her article. What is disgusting is that Telegraph has never held her responsible for victim blaming and shaming. Alright, but I think what's gonna happen is that they probably have her on record. Okay, hold those documents. Let's say it's one step at a time. If let's say Andrew pay up or something happened with this case, all right, and then they will come and go after her on that one. Okay, my goodness, everything is step by step. You can't jump the gun. Okay, you can't jump the gun. All right, it's step by step. She can't sue Camilla right now until they get to the other side. All right, Prince Andrew should do another interview. Okay, that's part of the Omid Scobie thing. All right, I read part of that already because he cannot. I mean, he closed his comment, so people retweeted out. So this is how I'm seeing them. Okay, or you know, he and Fergie are sitting there saying, "quote," but I need to have my my say, end quote. Just know he can't help himself. Okay. he's the arrogant. I can actually see him shamelessly out there as soon as the dust settle, as Fergie is. They have no shame. Okay, yeah, he literally think he has done no wrong. He is entitled like that. Wasn't an act before. He just can't see how he could be in the wrong at all. All right, this is the thing. They never reprimand them for their wrong. Okay, everybody just put the red carpet for them. I don't think he see anything wrong. All right, but as human being, you know, we have feelings. Okay, this needs to be settled. All right, once and for all. I heard his last interview was deemed not advisable, but he thought he knew better. Okay, that's the thing here. And they use it against him on the court document. All right, they went behind the backs. Him and Fergie went and did it on their own after being told not to. The palace doesn't trust Andrew, not after he was caught with a gun smuggler. What? And went down the police officer after he tried to run down the Japanese tourist. What? You hear all sort of things. Really? Okay, I don't know any of these stories about gun smuggling. Okay, gun smuggling. Okay, let's see. Gun police. What? Gun smuggling. Okay, let's see here. I mean, they saying he was with. They didn't say he was smuggling gun. Okay, this you have to make sure you understand this. He was with a smuggler, someone who's smuggling things. They didn't say he was smuggling thing. Okay, this person said, I don't know. Don't worry, I'm going to be redoing a whole series on him if I don't get banned on Twitter. Okay, last time I just did part 1, they banned me. Oh my goodness, God bless. Oh, there's a, let's see here. It's easy to look. Let's see. Okay, let's put Prince Andrew with gun smuggler. What's happening here? Liberian gun smuggler who broke meeting between Prince Andrew tied to gun smuggler. Okay, so she was telling the truth. All right, there's headlines about it. Prince Andrew takes a holiday with gun smuggler in Libya. All right, Prince Andrew throws Fergie's 60th birthday bash with whatever convicted Liberian gun smuggler who spent time in Tunisia. Okay, so there's a lot of article about it. So she knows that was the truth. Let's see the news, what they say about that. Okay, letter to editor Saturday. Andrew Cuomo. Okay, that's something else. Family controversy. Okay, they didn't make the crown. Okay, Libyan, there it is here. Daily Mail, even Daily Mail talk about it. Okay, Libyan gun smuggler who broke meeting between Prince Andrew and Gaddafi was at Eugenie wedding. What? Libyan gun smuggler who broke secret meeting between Prince Andrew and Colonel Gaddafi was a guest at Eugenie's wedding. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's go back to Twitter. I'm telling you, you learn a lot from Twitter. I didn't click on any of those articles, so I'm not going to let's see this. I'm not gonna put any links, so you could search at. Okay, Prince Andrew gun smuggler. That's all I typed in. Okay, I did this. That's what I just did. Let's do this one. Okay. Okay, this is another one. I think I did it. Just in case you're wondering, I'm available to comment on this development. So he is a professor, by the way. Okay, professor at NYU Law, faculty director of NYU, co-host Strict Scrutiny podcast, occasionally talking head MSNBC. Okay, views mine, RT, not yours. Okay, retweet, not endorsement. Okay, in other words, when he retweet things, he's not endorsing people. That's what he's saying on that. So he's a professor at NYU Law. Okay, because he's a professor, so I'm pretty sure a lot of his students are following him. This tweet I did not bookmark, but it popped up underneath it. More tweet, Harry and Meghan effect. Let's look at some picture. There's 6 comment. There's Harry and Meghan. There's this. There's that. That's nice. Wait a second. Okay, let me leave. I don't know. I don't want to bring stuff that I need to search. Like, keep my crazy thought to myself. Okay, I love me some Harry and Meghan, but Anne and Jessica are my other crushes. I have been in love with Anne since Princess Diary. Thank you, Whitney Houston. And Jessica is my dream female gender. Okay, are they together? I'm shocked. That's why I was like, let me keep my mouth shut. Okay, they did a movie together in 2020. Was it a lesbian movie at least? I thought I didn't want to go and search but the question, and I was like, I don't want to talk about that. And I have to go and do the research, but they brought it up anyway. I always thought because of the wedding photo as well, and was it Vaxli's photo shoot? This is how they rest together. Mom says the others are not as natural comfortably, maybe because they're pose rather than default resting pose. Okay, why are the women always sitting on the floor? Okay, yeah. Okay, they have a dark hair, little beauties. I mean, just look at Priyanka. All right, let's see. Now I'm going back to some of the things that I bookmark again. These were supposed to be extra. I don't know if they're funny or not. Okay, that's still about the accuse. Okay, we all know they accused Meghan and Harry of breaking COVID rules if they had attended. Okay, anyway, why will they attend someone's? Okay, I covered some of these already. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna stop now. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Prayer for let the blind see. Okay, prayer for let the blind see. Alright, too many people are being blind. Oh, maybe, and after that I'll do two prayers. I'll put this and the thing. I've used that before, but I need a prayer. Okay, blind see. And what was the other one I was thinking? For justice or something? It was something else. I forgot what it was. Okay. I was blind, but now I see. Let us pray. O God, who through your word reconciled the human race for yourself in a wonderful way, grant, we pray, that with prompt devotion and eager faith, the Christian people may hasten towards the solemn celebrations to come. Protect us in this time of crisis. Forgive the sins and blindness of your people. Heal us and our land and bring us joy. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. All right. Yeah, the blind need to see. All right. Let's do one more. The prayer for let's see, justice. Okay. For justice and truth. Okay, prayer for justice and truth. That's a good one. All right, let's see here. This one came to mind because I usually use this in my thing. Will not God grant justice to his elect who cry out to him day and night? All right, the next thing that popped at me was this one. Okay, and after this I'm done. Okay, a prayer for peace amid chaos. Lord God, you promised the peace of a still lake even in the midst of a storm. You promised the peace of a slumbering child even in the middle of tension and disagreement. You promised the peace of a poppy field even in the place of heartbreak and devastation. Your promise is a peace that surpasses our human understanding. So I choose to rest by the still waters, to lie down and rest amongst the poppies. Your resurrection declare peace over trauma, power over death, and life over everlasting. I trust in you. All right, so that's that. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Please check my other YouTube channel. There will be a lot of things regarding this lawsuit. Okay, I'll be sharing a lot of certain part of the lawsuit that was mentioned in the Virginia Giuffre lawsuit papers, okay, that Prince Andrew have violated certain section in the law. So I need to go revisit that for my own sake. So when I'm doing it, I'll just record it and share it with you. So I need to share that with you. These are gonna be on my other channel because I need to bring my subscription and my viewership up. All right, so for some of you who have already gone over there, watch my videos, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And please subscribe. You will be seeing also sort of things. All right, mostly when I do scripted videos, that will be over there. When I do cooking videos, that will be on that other channel, and some of other things that I just mentioned will be posted over there. Okay, both channels fall under the umbrella of the Sussexes, so these are what the Sussex squad are discussing, so I'm sharing them with you. All right, thanks for watching.